Hi, this is Emily, the Jetsetting Fashionista, here at Dosa on Fillmore Street in San Francisco with chef and owner Anjan Mitra. Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you.
Good to see you
at
today.
the restaurant. I feel like we see you everywhere else in the city, and then we haven't bumped into each other here. So here we are.
The city, though, right?
Yeah. So Anjan is the chef and owner. Actually, he owns it with his lovely wife Emily, and we are here today to learn a little bit more about him, the restaurant, Indian food, and just some fun facts. So,
Hi, how's it going?
good. Well, where should we start? I guess cooking. What led to your passion for cooking, and why Indian food?
So I think what led to my passion for Indian food is the fact that I left India. You know, and when you grow up in India and you grow up with a certain type of cuisine, you crave it, and especially with Indian food, which is so different from anything else that you get.
What makes it so different?
Well, the spice profile is so different. You know, the combination of flavors are different. You know, it's actually been scientifically proven that a lot of the flavors, a lot of the ingredients actually don't even overlap with each other, which is the reason that, you know, when you eat Indian food, you have a certain flavor going in, the aftertaste is different, you have all these flavors all over your mouth. And so when you grow up with that, it's just part of the natural way of eating, and you leave that. And I came to school, you know, I missed it a lot, so it almost like forced me into like looking for it and craving it.
So, correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
but you have an engineering background.
Right.
So you went to school.
Engineering and economics.
Studied engineering and economics. Missed Indian food so much, you decided to start a restaurant.
Well, actually, it didn't quite happen that way. But so what happened was I graduated with computer science and economics, and I was an engineer for many years, for about 18 years, and then my wife and I wanted to do something on our own.
Okay.
And so we decided to open a restaurant, which I wasn't going to quit my job. I was going to do it part time. So we ended up doing a South Indian restaurant, which became very successful, and I initially was doing both, and then I realized that I had to dedicate my time full time to the restaurant, and quit my job, and I haven't looked back. And this was about 10 years ago.
Wow. So which was the first of the Dosa restaurants?
So the first one was on Valencia Street.
Okay.
And that's when we opened. We were, one of the top 10 new restaurants in the Chronicle. We had like a 2-hour wait over there because it was a pretty small restaurant. We didn't take reservations. And we were the first South Indian restaurant, and we were the first Indian restaurant to do organics and have a wine list and paired with Indian food. So it was just definitely a very exciting time, and we've been trying to innovate since then.
So we're here on Fillmore Street in Pacific Heights, San Francisco. When did you open the second location?
Opened the second location in 2009, right as the recession hit.
Great timing. Well, you viewers will get to see some of the shots of the interior. It's a gorgeous space. It's very grand and big and lovely, sophisticated decor. So how did the recession and the timing? You guys obviously are doing something very well if you overcame that obstacle. So I wanted to sort of ask you a couple questions. Mm-hmm. Specifically, I know we've talked about in the past the flavors of Indian cuisine. And how your mom influenced your tasting and your cooking. Can you sort of explain that to the viewers who don't know much about Indian
Sure. So I grew up with my mother cooking at home, and the thing about Indian food, actually think about a lot of the Asian food, whether it's Korean or Japanese or Chinese, you have a lot of different components. It's not just one big piece of hunky steak and potatoes, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of different like pickles and side dishes, and the meat is maybe like 1 or 2 ounces on the side. It's not really the main star, it's more like an ensemble cast that you put together. And so the real challenges or the real talent in cooking or even tasting Indian food is like, how do you put those different components together in a way that's a nice, wonderful, balanced bite, where you have a little bit of spice, you get a little bit of sweetness from some component in the dish, you have some acidity from like something that's sour, you have some bitterness, which is a big component of Indian food too. So my mother was really, really good at combining these flavors, and she kind of taught me how to taste Indian food. I think that's like the biggest thing that she taught me initially growing up with Indian food. So when I taste Indian food, that's the way I taste it. That's the way I combine different pieces of the dish.
Cool. Yeah, I had lunch here a couple of weeks ago in preparation for this interview, and I was blown away by all the flavors, and I had no idea half the spices I was eating. I'm not that familiar with Indian food, but
well, the whole thing about Indian food, actually, it's not about simplicity as California food, but Indian food is Indian food is about complexity, but it's about balanced complexity, and it's the whole idea is you want to have all this, wonderful flavors, these wonderful flavors going on. It's a bit like, a nice aged wine, that is, it's been around for, what you get is like a lot of complexity in wine, and so similarly with, with Indian, I know you know a lot about wines, but like a simpler wine is generally, has kind of a few different notes.
Yeah.
The more it ages, it takes on different characteristics. Indian food is exactly the same way. It's a very mature cuisine. It's been around for thousands of years. And the way we combine flavors is it's about complexity.